Hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D! That came dangerously close to this edge. Maybe I should not be doing that. In the last episode, we got ourselves the light arrows, which is super cool. That is amazing. And we also inverted the Stone Tower Temple. Now we're having to go through it, except upside down because the sky is at our feet, etc, 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 etc. You guys know how it be, right? Well, we're going to... I was hoping for some magic, but oh well. We're gonna start off by going eastward this time. And if you'll notice, it hasn't quite flipped upside down. I guess the proper term would be inverted. I mean, it's the inverted Stone Tower Temple, but whatever. East is still east, west is still west. That orientation is still the same. It's just everything is upside down now. And also, right, we need to get our Deku Mask out. Let's see, Deku. I don't think we're gonna be swimming quite in the immediate future. But what I want to do is come over here and oh right, I need the fire arrows. I hear an angry beetle. Oh! At some point. Here we go. We'll just go ahead and shoot that. Which spawns a new treasure chest. From that we have this. Hitch a ride up. And we can go right on over to it. Alright, let's see. This is our 9th stray fairy, which is nice. I wanted to make a joke there, but that doesn't really work. Okay, I'm gonna try going into this. I'm not quite as familiar with this side of the temple, or this part of it rather, because it's a little bit hard to remember exactly where to go. Yes! Okay, I thought I wasn't gonna make that. Hold this down, which stops the fire. Make a new shell on this switch, and we're good to go. Now I just need to grab this again and make my way up there. Except, actually, can I? Yes. Another upside down treasure chest. Technically right side up, I guess? Would that count as right side up or upside down? I guess right now it's upside down because, you know, we're upside down, but whatever. I guess technically it is right side up because we're kind of the ones who's, well, no, we're not the ones who's upside down. The actual temple itself is upside down. I don't know, it's hurting my brain. All right, details. All I know is that I want to get this treasure chest, except it's a little bit hard. Come on. Yes! I was like, please don't drop. There we go. Stray fairy number 10. Drop down. And here I thought I could be fancy and take him out quickly. I'm so not into taking you out, so I'm just gonna leave. Oh, this, right. Hold down this switch. And thanks, phone. I do not need any woomies today. Please, stop that. Something kind of interesting is that there is this guy down here. If you want that, you can drop down and he throws you to your death. And put you all the way the frick back over here? Seriously? Oh, it's not that far. I thought he was going to throw me back into the hallway, but I guess not. I guess that was a little bit too much to ask. At least the treasure chest is still here, so it's not that big of a deal. There we go. Kick this open. And we get a small key. Perfect for the door up in this corner. Okay. Not much in the way of supplies. And we have a fire room. No thanks, I am a Deku, that will one-shot me. This is where things get a little bit interesting. We can see that the same gem is in here as the outside of the temple. If we shoot it, then, well, hey. Everything flips. It's pretty much consistent. Now we can come over here. Take this off. That was the wrong one. There we go. And that plops us down right onto this ledge. And as we can see, there's another red gem, so that means more flippy business. Grab that. Push. All the way up. Basically what we want to do here is that we want to get this block into that hole. Thankfully we have more than enough supplies here to do it because these choo-choos will always respawn. Push it forward a little bit. Oh, I think that's close enough. Push it there. And that'll put it, yep, right there. More magic, more arrows, so now I'm maxed out. Now it's just more block pushing. Just keep pushing, just keep pushing. Just keep pushing, pushing, rolling. There, and now this should be the last two. Just flip it. And push it just enough to land on the next ledge. Leave. There we go. And we're home free! Doesn't take that much thought, honestly. It's not a difficult puzzle. You just kind of have to look at your surroundings. I can see it being confusing on the first time through because you're just like, what the frick do I do with this block? But as long as you notice the, gem up there, then it's not too difficult to figure out. How generous of you to fill out my magic meter on my way out. As well as my quiver, thank you. These choo-choos are so considerate. Hey, look! It's our third battle with this guy. You know you've seen a mini-boss too many freaking times when they don't even play the mini-boss theme anymore. That's pretty sad, actually. Well, he's the same deal as before. The only real catch here is that, well, for one, he can go up and out of your reach. That's kind of a pain. And also there's fire raining down from the ceiling, which is also a pain. Where is he? Oh, you're right here. No? Okay, sure, whatever. Not today! I love how it doesn't even play the mini-boss theme for him anymore. Everyone's just like, yeah, you know what this does. You know who this guy is. There's no need for the fancy stuff anymore. If we go up here, there's just some pots with a fairy and some bombs and some good things. So that should be enough to fill out whatever supplies you need. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Now we can head down. And let's see, this is where... okay. So we have that there. Also, I'd like to point out that this is the room where we bombed the floor and went down into the lava thing. That was the lava room that we saw before, and this is the room where we just bombed the floor and got dropped into the Armos pit. I find it really interesting to think about this dungeon as like actually being upside down, and then you look up at what's going on underneath of you, and you realize, wait a second, I've already been in this room. It just looks completely different when it's flipped upside down like this. This is where all of the switches are that we had to play the Elegy of Emptiness on. But now there's like a bunch of new enemies. This is a Death Armos, a temple guard. Look at that red mark on its chest. I know you've seen something like that before. I wonder where? Yeah, they essentially just kill themselves and explode. If you don't get away from them, then they'll explode on you. But do that to flip them and they're pretty much done. They can't do anything. I remember that these guys, like, freaked the heck out of me before. Like, these guys terrified me when I first played through this. I'm not entirely sure why, because they're probably one of the easiest enemies. They essentially just end themselves. And all you have to do is shoot them with one arrow. They don't even hurt that bad, but for some reason, they just did not jive with me, and I was just like, man, they are the scariest thing next to Redeads. Which the Redeads just kinda dance around you anyway, so they're not that scary in the first place. There we go, play the Elegy of Emptiness. Again, for the billionth time. And with that, we can climb up here. Kick this open. And we got another small key. Now that should pretty much do it for this area. Can I make that jump? Yes, I can. Oh, very much make it. Oh, I got some arrows, some hearts, and now head through here. We have a new sort of area. Can I just, please? Yes. So that works. Go around. No water to deal with in this room this time. Just a big old pit of death and sky. Now go around this way. Head into this door. And we have some blue bubbles. Okay, this is interesting. Blue bubbles, we've seen them before, but if you shoot them with a light arrow, they will always drop 50 rupees. This is an excellent way of grinding up rupees if you find yourself needing some. Remember that blue bubbles essentially just like respawn indefinitely, and also they are out in not Hyrule Field, but Termina Field just normally, so you can just spam the heck out of it and get a crap ton of rupees super fast. And now, it's time for our next challenge. This is Gomess. Your attacks won't do a thing until you defeat all those bats surrounding it. I guess he's kind of saying, I'm gonna go mess you up. Ha 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 ha. Oh wow, I suck. So yes, you just want to shoot him with the light arrow. Do that. Block so that it deflects his scythe. Jump attack. Come on. Yes. Block. And I'm taking actually quite a bit of damage. Nope, not this time. And done. scythe disappears. I was about to say it's so cool how his scythe just stays there and you get to look at it after he's gone, but I guess not. I guess I don't get that privilege. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. I'm gonna grab this. I'm hoping for some magic. No magic, just a single rupee. Great. Well, now we can head through this door and pop open the big chest. I'm sure we all already know what's in this chest. It is the boss key. Now you can enter the chamber where the boss lurks. We are getting pretty close to the boss, but there's still a chunk that we have to do. Like we've seen some new chests be spawned that we can't really get to yet. So we're gonna use the Song of Soaring to get back to the entrance of the temple. And here we are, and with the boss key in tow, I think that's where we're gonna end this episode off. Next time, it's time to tackle probably the final limb of the Stone Tower Temple. I will see you guys then. MasaeAnela out.